Welcome viewers, welcome to ITV Gold Tax Tips. My name is AJ Kumar, I'm an accountant, a CPA. In today's tax tip, we'll talk about the potential tax changes that we are expecting under Biden's administration. Please understand that these are not the rules yet, these are not the laws yet. This is an observation based on the campaign that the Biden administration promised. Under the Biden administration campaign, they had certain tax rules, tax changes that they were promising to the general population. This episode is more about understanding those tax promises, those tax changes, so you can plan accordingly. Please also understand the president cannot make or change the rules all by himself. The rules have to be passed by the Senate first. Currently, Senate is controlled by Republicans, 51 Republicans versus 49 Democrats. So it's possible if Senate is continued to be controlled by Republicans, the new changes may never come through. But this is important for you to understand so you can plan accordingly. Let's look at the first change. The first change is about corporate tax rate. What happened in 2017 under TCJA, Tax Cut and Jobs Act? The corporate tax rate was reduced from highest 35% to flat 21%. So what used to happen, if the income is lower, the tax rate is lower. If the income is higher, the tax rate is higher. It could be as high as 35%. Under TCJA, Trump administration said, forget about it. Flat tax rate. You make less money, you make more money, the corporation pays flat 21% taxes. Biden's government is claiming that larger corporations that are making millions of dollars, making a lot of money, they should be able to pay more taxes. It's a Robin Hood theory. Take money from the rich people and give it to the poor people. So under Biden's administration, their tax plan during their campaign, and this is not a law yet, they were promising to put back the corporate tax rate from flat 21% to highest 35%. It's going to be probably the same brackets again. It's not out yet. The idea is the corporate tax rates can increase from flat 21% to probably again 35%, maybe lower. Look at the personal tax rate. What happened in 2017, again under TCJA, the highest tax rate was reduced from 39.6%, what used to be the highest tax rate, is 37% currently. So the new government said, it's not fair. Trump was giving more money to the rich people. We'll take money from the rich people and give it to the poor people. So the plan or the tax campaign was, we'll put back the highest tax rate from 37% back to 39.6%. And if that was not sufficient, what they are promising, what they are saying under the Biden's administration, they are saying that the definition of rich is incorrect. Currently, if you are making more than $630,000, only then you are in the highest tax bracket. As a married filing joint person, you have to make a lot of money, more than $630,000 to be in this highest income tax bracket. So what Biden's government was campaigning, now they have won the election. They were campaigning this highest income tax bracket has to go down to $400,000. So it's a double whammy if you think about it. Not only the tax rate is increasing from 37% or can be increasing to 39.6%, but the income tax bracket where this highest income tax rate will be applicable to will be going down to probably 400,000. Before I go to the next item, I want to remind you all, this is not a tax rule. This is not a tax law. It's a conspiracy theory at best. But this is what they promised in their campaign. So you need to know, you need to understand that these changes can happen. So if you have conversion from IRA, from your Roth IRA to regular IRA or vice versa, this is the time of the year when you can consider such changes. So you can have more money coming in now as opposed to next year before these changes happen. So right now, the highest income tax rate is 37%. Look at the next change. Currently, the capital gain tax rate is at 20%. So there are three types of long-term capital gain. And please remember, short-term capital gain is taxed at regular income tax level, which is currently up to 37%, 10% to 37%. So short-term capital gain tax rate is same as your regular income tax rate. Long-term capital gain tax rate depends on how much income you have, and the maximum long-term capital gain tax rate is 20%. There are three brackets: 0%, 15%, and 20%. What Biden's administration was promising during their campaign, that people who are making more than $1 million, and it's a lot of money, but people who are making more than certain amount of money, they should not get the benefit of capital gain tax rate. What it meant is, right now, somebody who's making more than $1 million, for their long-term capital gain tax rate, they pay 20% tax. If Biden's administration, this law comes to fruition, then this 20% tax rate becomes 37%, if not 39.6%, if we look at our earlier changes that we were considering. So what we are saying is, if you have large capital gains, it may make sense for you to cash them sooner than later. These changes can happen, there's no guarantee. And again, if the Senate is continued to be controlled by Republicans, these changes may never happen. But you need to understand what the new government, what our Democratic government is thinking, is promising during their tax campaign, so you can plan your tax situations accordingly. They're also talking about QBI elimination. So if you remember, under TCJA, qualified business income elimination deduction was 20% of your business profit. On a simpler level, what it meant is, if you make $100 in your business, you pay tax on $80, not on $100. Under the Biden administration, what they're saying is, people who make more than $400,000, people in their definition, rich people, should not get the benefit of QBI elimination. They should not get the benefit of QBI deduction. So if you have a flow-through entity, if you have the cash basis accounting, it may make sense for you to have income today as opposed to income next year. Please understand, typically in a normal year, we would advise people to have income tomorrow, not today. If nothing else, based on the time value of money. If you have to pay taxes, you want to pay taxes next year, not this year. But in some cases, when you know the tax rates can increase, if you know for a fact the tax rate will increase, and we are not saying that these things are rules yet, these things are laws yet. This episode is helping you understand the campaign, the Biden administration's campaign about the tax changes. And the part of the tax campaign was that QBI elimination can happen anytime if this government gets their way. The other thing they were talking about is the step-up basis elimination. So what happens if you have an inherited property? If the parents passes away and you get some property, now you get the fair market value of the property at the time of inheritance. Part of the plan was, if you are getting the inherited property, you will get the cost basis of the parents, not at the time of death, not the fair market value. So all these changes are actually increasing your tax rate, increasing your effective tax liability, especially if you are in a higher income tax bracket, especially if you are making more than $400,000. So if you are making a small amount of money, $30,000, $50,000, less than $100,000 as a family, a lot of these changes are not going to be applicable to you. But if you find yourself in an income tax bracket that's over $400,000 of income, you need to understand these changes. You need to review these changes with your accountant. Please do some research. Do some Google reviews. Make sure you plan your taxes. Reducing the tax liability is no magic pill. A lot of it is all about tax planning. Please keep watching Tax Tips at ITV Gold. We'll be giving you more information. Stay tuned. My name is AJ Kumar, CPA.